Sir Michael Caine is far more than a celebrated actor. He stands as a living emblem of resilience, honesty, and understated strength within British cinema and across the global film landscape. From the effortless charm and confident edge he brought to Alfie to the moral steadiness, warmth, and subtle humor he embodied as Alfred Pennyworth in the Dark Knight trilogy, Caine's presence has always conveyed something that goes beyond performance alone. His work carries a quiet authority born from experience, a grounded truth that audiences instinctively recognize. He never sought reinvention for the sake of trend, nor did he chase glamour or superficial image. Instead, he remained rooted in authenticity, in the lived reality of someone who understood the depths of human experience. Viewers immediately felt that honesty, in his gravelly, street-shaped voice, in the posture and gestures shaped by real life rather than artifice, and in the refusal to be anyone other than himself. Across more than 7 decades in cinema, Michael Caine's longevity owes less to spectacle and more to the enduring authenticity he brought to every role, the respect he showed to collaborators, and the humanity that quietly radiated from him in every interaction. Beneath the accolades, the iconic performances, and the global recognition lies a life forged not by privilege, but by survival, resilience, and the slow, unglamorous work of becoming whole in a world that offers few shortcuts. Childhood in the shadow of war, Michael Caine was born Morris Joseph Micklewhite Jr. on March 14, 1933, in London, into a working-class family whose daily existence was shaped by long hours, scarcity, and quiet endurance. His father worked tirelessly at the city's fish market, laboring through grueling days to provide for the family, while his mother, a cleaner, devoted herself to the household even as her hands bore the marks of constant toil. They lived in cramped accommodations, where comfort was minimal and privacy was scarce. Yet love was quietly present in the steadfastness of their routines and in the small gestures that kept the family together. The outbreak of World War II brought upheaval and uncertainty that would define Michael's earliest memories. London endured relentless bombing, air raid sirens became routine, and nights were filled with both fear and resilience. Like many children of his generation, he faced evacuation, displacement, and separation from family, learning at a young age that safety could vanish without warning. Rather than hardening him into cynicism, these experiences fostered observation, self-reliance, and emotional precision, qualities that would later shape his performances with an authenticity that formal acting lessons alone could not instill. Adolescence and early responsibilities. Life after the war offered little respite. Michael grew up fast, assuming responsibilities that would challenge most adults. His formal education ended prematurely, not from lack of intelligence or curiosity, but because survival required immediate contribution to the family income. As a teenager, he undertook whatever work was available, from clerical roles to warehouse labor, each job reinforcing the realities of hardship and persistence. During these years, he quietly observed human behavior, noting how hope, disappointment, resilience, and vulnerability appeared on people's faces and in their gestures. Military service followed, taking him away from London and instilling discipline, accountability, and a sobering awareness that life could change in an instant. Returning home, there were no accolades or guidance waiting, only the expectation that he continue navigating a world that demanded endurance and initiative. These early experiences stripped away romantic notions of struggle, replacing them with an understanding of persistence without complaint, resilience without entitlement, and patience without expectation of immediate reward. Discovering acting and finding a voice. Acting entered Michael Caine's life gradually, not as a childhood fantasy, but as a practical refuge and avenue for self-expression. Small theater productions, touring groups, and minor roles offered little financial security, yet they provided direction, belonging, and a space to explore creativity. Rejection came frequently, sometimes harshly, shaped by entrenched biases about class, accent, and appearance. Michael's London-inflected voice, once considered a hindrance, became inseparable from his identity, and he carried it forward with quiet confidence rather than abandoning it. Adopting the stage name Michael Caine, inspired by a cinema marquee, was less an act of reinvention and more a declaration of clarity, a commitment to move forward without losing his essence. Progress was incremental, built on perseverance through cold nights, uncertain work, and the slow accumulation of craft. By the time wider recognition arrived, it rested not on fleeting trendiness, but on years of enduring effort, patient resilience, and unwavering belief in the possibility of a more meaningful life. Breaking through and the emergence of a leading man. The mid-1960s marked a turning point in British cinema, with Michael Caine's emergence in films like Zulu and Alfie. Here was a leading man whose authenticity was undeniable, whose voice and demeanor resonated with audiences because they were drawn from lived experience. Success arrived quickly, along with the inevitable pressures of public attention, grueling work schedules, and the constant scrutiny that fame entails. While recognition brought creative freedom and financial stability, it also introduced moments of fatigue and doubt. There were periods when work felt like routine, when praise seemed fragile, and when whispers suggested that his best years might be behind him. Yet Michael faced these challenges with a grounded pragmatism, acknowledging uncertainty as part of the path rather than as a threat. His resurgence through roles in films like Educating Rita highlighted both professional reinvention and personal affirmation, demonstrating that longevity in the arts comes from the willingness to continue despite setbacks, to start again when confidence wavers, and to trust in the slow work of persistence. Personal life, love, and emotional growth behind Michael Caine's public achievements were deeply personal stories of love, loss, and emotional development. Early relationships unfolded alongside professional uncertainty, testing both resilience and adaptability. Youthful romances, strained by financial instability or the demands of ambition, sometimes ended in disappointment, yet reflection over time softened the sharpness of early regrets. Later in life, partnership became a source of balance, humor, and mutual respect. His marriage to Shakira Caine brought stability and joy, offering a foundation that was private, enduring, and deeply human. Together, they cultivated a life not shaped by publicity, but by shared values, patience, and understanding. Family and intimate connections, once fractured by circumstance and hardship, became spaces for healing, reconnection, and growth, demonstrating that emotional maturity is not a product of age alone, but of attention, care, and conscious effort over time. Coping with loss and learning from memory loss has been a quiet, recurring presence in Michael Caine's life, arriving without fanfare, yet leaving a lasting impact. The deaths of parents, friends, and longtime collaborators reinforced the inevitability of time and the fragility of shared experiences. Rather than withdrawing, he confronted grief with honesty, allowing sorrow to exist without permitting it to dominate life or work. Memory became a guide, offering insight and perspective, teaching gratitude, and encouraging a recognition of what truly matters. Survival, he realized, does not entail the absence of loss, but rather the capacity to live fully alongside it, with grace, dignity, and reflection. These experiences deepened both his understanding of people and his craft, allowing him to portray characters with subtlety and truth, grounded in the quiet realism of human experience. Aging as a chapter of wisdom. Michael Caine's approach to aging has been marked by acceptance, adaptation, and humility. Physical changes and limitations naturally accompanied the passage of time, yet he met these transitions without fear or resentment, Daily life shifted, routines adjusted, but his core identity remained intact. He did not frame aging as a battle to be won, but as another chapter to embrace and understand. Public appearances became more selective, not as retreat but as conscious choice, emphasizing presence and connection over constant activity. In doing so, he offered a counter-narrative to a culture obsessed with youth and relentless productivity, showing that contribution, wisdom, and dignity extend far beyond visibility or spectacle. Aging for Michael Caine became an opportunity to focus on what matters most: relationships, reflection, and the inner life cultivated over decades of experience. A career defined by authenticity. Michael Caine's legacy in cinema extends far beyond awards, box office success, or critical acclaim. It is rooted in authenticity, the unwavering commitment to being himself, both on and off screen. His work reflects lived experience, empathy, and respect for the humanity of those around him. He has portrayed working-class characters with dignity, vulnerability, and relatability, never shying away from the realities of life while still conveying hope and warmth. Younger actors regard him not just as an icon, but as a mentor in spirit, someone who embodies professionalism, patience, humility, and endurance. His example illustrates that preparation is a form of respect, that kindness is a strength, and that longevity is earned through consistency, authenticity, and dedication rather than spectacle or reinvention. Alone. Lessons in resilience and human connection. Michael Caine's life demonstrates the quiet power of endurance. From his early years in wartime London to the pressures of international stardom, he cultivated a resilience that transcends circumstance. He understood early that survival requires resourcefulness, observation, and patience, and that human connection is the true measure of fulfillment. His career is an example of how authenticity, honesty, and perseverance create lasting impact, not merely applause or recognition. Through decades of work, he has shown that greatness is often understated, emerging from dedication, empathy, and a willingness to confront both life's challenges and its possibilities with clear eyes and steady heart. Reflection on fame, success, and meaning. Fame and success for Michael Caine were never ends in themselves, but byproducts of work, integrity, and commitment. He embraced opportunities that aligned with his values, cultivated a thoughtful approach to career choices, and prioritized long-term fulfillment over short-lived acclaim. Recognition came alongside responsibility, and he navigated public attention without losing his center, understanding that true success is measured not by celebrity, but by the quality of one's life, relationships, and impact. His story reminds audiences that careers, like lives, are shaped by endurance, reflection, and the steady pursuit of purpose, rather than by fleeting recognition or superficial acclaim. Living fully in the present today, Michael Caine lives with a sense of fulfillment earned through decades of dedication, perseverance, and care. His daily life is enriched by simple pleasures: conversation, reading, shared meals, and quiet reflection, luxuries that were rare in his childhood and early career. He remains engaged with the world thoughtfully, appreciating its changes and finding meaning in human connection. No longer defined solely by ambition or activity, he continues to embody vitality, curiosity, and gratitude. His journey stands as a testament to the idea that survival itself is achievement, and that a life forged through hardship and persistence can still reach a state of peace, joy, and profound fulfillment. The enduring impact of a human life. Ultimately, Michael Caine's story is not only about film, fame, or accolades. It is about the human capacity for resilience, growth, and enduring authenticity. He has demonstrated that the essence of a meaningful life lies in honesty, connection, and dedication in the choices we make to remain true to ourselves and compassionate toward others. His journey is a blueprint for navigating adversity with grace, aging with dignity, and achieving success without compromise. Beyond the roles, awards, and cinematic achievements, his greatest legacy is the life he has lived fully, with courage, curiosity, and unwavering commitment to being human in every sense of the word.